And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. And they get the second half started with a running play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Back to pass. It's Duggar. Makes a quick catch. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. He's looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Quarterback tried to connect here on the in route, but I'll tell you, the defender does a great job of reading the route and knocking the ball away.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
To throw, it's Duggar. Caught by the receiver. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
Offense rolling the dice on this 4th down call. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And we're able to get him down.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Touchdown, FAU! And that will give them the lead now. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive championship games.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense heads back out onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following the play like that.
It's a fumble! And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Looking to pass. It's Duggar. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Offense will set up. Here comes a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on second down. With the catch, it's Powell. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Back to throw. It's Duggar. Now rolling out to his left. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Punt team now on to kick it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets some space and then the 30. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Scanning the field, it's Duggar. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Finds room at the 30. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And there's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Clemson, 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Comes offense is back out there. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Has the first down and more. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Brought down, but both the tackle to produce a solid game there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got the first and still going. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long at the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Will hand it off. Breaks an open space. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. And in first down, right back to the running game. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Clemson. This conference championship game has certainly lived up to the billing. Tremendous buzz in here. We're in for a classic finish.
Man, you can feel the intensity. It's spilling over onto the field, even into the stands. Everyone knows how important it is to tie this game up, but this next drive could decide the final outcome of the football game.
And FPHC gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Duggar. Catch made on the right side. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spot. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a man. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Pass caught, second down now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at the 28. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. A short completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
We'll see what the play call is as the offense begins its final drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Seals. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, in an era
that we live in right now. Everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Clemson.
Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Clemson.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. This will be a 51-yard field goal attempt to win the game. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So here we go. This will be a 51-yard field goal attempt to win the game. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. He missed it. The game remains tied. So here comes our first play of overtime. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes the grab. It's Powell. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time